about a casual 4-cell run here? Wow, and a pretty good start there, too. But yeah, I haven't really done anything too much as far as 4-cell running goes in the new release now. See exactly how much I can get out of the Homunculus rune here, see exactly how much I can get out of going for the tactics that I normally do on 4-cell. I mean, really, it's mostly just the lore stuff. It's really just the Homunculus rune that they've added in the new update. But that does give you... That does give you a decent amount of ability to find new items, get new necklaces and everything, especially early in the game where that might be a little bit more difficult. Well, maybe not as difficult on 4-cell mode. There are a lot of elites here to go fight. Kind of surprised that I haven't found one right away. Usually every single time I do a casual 4-cell mode, the first thing I find is an angry elite zombie or Inquisitor ready to jump directly on me. Alright, well that was stupid. But yeah, I have now gotten everything completely unlocked. And I did do one kind of test-ish run in... I will take that. One kind of test-ish run, 4-cell mode in my full save file here. Didn't really get too much out of it. It's just the same old ending and everything as always. Nothing... Well, I mean, I did get to see the ending again. But aside from that... Seems like there's no 5th boss cell or anything to be had. Although the 5th boss cell door is still very much hanging around. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. And by maybe, I mean almost definitely someday. Come on. Come on. It's been in the game forever, since they initially introduced... boss cells as boss runes. Interesting. I'm going to take this and try it out with a survival run. The plan here initially was to go with my usual sort of build of damage over time shenanigans. Although Nerves of Steel I have found it's been pretty good lately. I might go grab that. Yeah, and then like maybe buff it out with the damage over time, see how well the Homunculus rune works with that. Which, as far as I can tell, still pretty good, but... Oh, that's my first point of malaise? For real. Alright, fine. Yeah, I think the thing with the Homunculus rune is that you get so much damage late in the game that it doesn't really matter too much how much the little bit of extra damage that you're getting from the Homunculus rune, and also enemies are just too densely packed. Cannot really... Ah, screw it. No, I said I was going to try that out. Nah. The enemies are too densely packed to really effectively use the Homunculus rune on a lot of dudes. Too bad. Down the prison with innocent people, and I think this might be foodstuffs. Is it? Yes, it's foodstuffs that reduces malaise. See, I knew that having a couple of those little lore areas there would... Not using the knives and stuff. Would come in handy, like, almost immediately. And lo and behold, it most definitely is. Yeah, I think the next challenge run I'm going to be doing is probably going to be about Acid Nerves. And by probably, I mean I already have it recorded, and I just need to go... do post-commentary for it. It is a really good item. They recently improved the damage on it, and boy, has it been improved. Still entirely dependent on the fact that you hit that critical, though. Oh well, there's your... I cannot even believe. I'm gonna take that just for the health. I don't necessarily need the brutality for anything. I doubt I'm even gonna be taking anything that scales with brutality. Gonna be 99%, Gonna be 99% tactics and survival this run, because that's usually how I roll in 4-cell mode these days. Go toxic sewers, sure. Gold cell, fine. Man, I'm really running late for getting the time door though, which is too bad. Ah well. Yeah, I mean, Nerves of Steel, you can see there. 322 DPS if you just hit with a regular, 1362 if you hit with a critical. That's a lot of... That's a huge gulf of difference. Even more if I manage to get that, but no such luck. Man, the corpse pile gets super huge if you've died a lot. I mean, I got like, what, nearly 5,000 runs on this file. Most of them were just resetting at the very beginning to try to get the whatever the challenge run item that I needed du jour was, but still counts as a death, I guess. Also, it's screwed up because of alpha versions, beta versions, all that sort of stuff too. I don't think if you die in a cursed run that counts. There we are. You know, I do think the DPS though is kind of screwed up because of the way the DPS count is kind of screwed up due to the way that the weapon works. It doesn't actually count you as getting the critical value each time. It counts you as hitting it as fast as possible. And that's not possible to do with the critical, so some things just don't really work like that. For example, something like the Valmont's Whip, for example, something like the Valmont's Whip, you can't even attack 1 time per second, so you get more damage in Quote Me there. Still a little bit better way than some places do it. For example, been picking up, oh, did I get hit there? How embarrassing. For example, I've been picking up Dungreed again with the 8.0 update, and they list damage per second and actual damage separately, which is kind of annoying. Gotta do a little bit of a guessing game there. Boy, let me tell you, that update, it's neat. There have been a lot of new stuff with Dungreed that I like a lot. Really unfortunate that the biggest new content that they've added now is just once again trying to make you do Path of Pain style really difficult platforming in a game that is most definitely not built for it. We'll see if I get that anytime soon. At least here, the worst... Actually, I would say that the platforming is pretty damn good in this game. I mean, you gotta kind of get used to it. I know I've heard some people say that the controls are kind of squirrely, but I think that the sheer amount of time I've spent with it makes me sort of blind to that. Ah, well, can't say one way or another. Meat Boy back there. The original sort of reference-y type picture before they put all the portraits into the castle. Some point in time I'll just have to go find or rip it using the mod files, the picture of the blooming cherry tree, like put that up on my... Wait, is that perfect? Oh, awesome! Put that up on like the YouTube page or something. I think it would be appropriate, considering right now I think it's just literally a white screen. Like to keep things simple, minimalistic. It's got its own sort of flavor to it. Minimalism. Can't tell me that sort of stuff doesn't look good. Well, it's also the background of that, the icon on the avatar too, so it doesn't look super out of place when you get onto the page. Anyway, let's get on here. Like I said, really very much impressed with the amount of damage that I'm getting out of Crusher. Could be good. I'm actually going to try re-rolling this. Yeah, see what else I can get here. See if I can get an S-rank turret. Come on, why can't you be S-rank? Fine, whatever. 10,000 gold is kind of a pittance at this point. I can easily get that from just about any elite enemy that I'm going to kill here. Wait, no, there is something to be grabbed. It's in... not the tunnel. It's like a bag. There it is. Oh, infected, though. I was kind of hoping that they would all not be infected after the first one. I had no reason to believe that, but, you know, it was kind of a hunch. Kind of a... well, hunch. It was more of what I wanted to happen. And really, come on. Isn't that what really counts in the end? No? In fact, that borderline makes no sense? Sure. That's entirely reasonable assessment on your part. What am I looking at? 10 survival? Not bad for the second area. Could be better if I actually hit some of the... Should I go to the Ancient Sewers? Actually hit some of the time doors. I don't know if I should go to the Ancient Sewers. I feel like getting to the Ancient Sewers will be a bad choice for me. Non-stop nail those crits. Gotten way better at that than when the first time this was introduced. Yeah, sure. Honestly, really don't. I'm getting plenty of damage reduction right now. I'm not taking too much for hits. I think I'll be totally fine dropping tonic. Tonic's good. Tonic's a good item. But I feel like I'm probably going to want as much damage as possible and not focus on survival here because, you know, 4-cell's so... Oh, just an alternate way. 4-cell is already so difficult that you just can't get hit at all, so I'm just going to pretend... I'm going to make my build like I won't be getting hit at all. Alright, I will deal with you after I get this S-rank Crusher. Yes. Would also... Wow. Really like to sell this stuff, too. And then... Oh! Got dunked on. Nah. Not even gonna worry about it. Should maybe start getting a little bit more for, Should maybe start getting a little bit more for tactics here, though. Usually when you're doing these sort of runs, you got tactics coming out your ears, because there are so many, interesting. Well, there's so many items that are great. For example, the heavy turret down there that scale with tactics that even if you're focusing entirely on building... Even if you're focusing entirely on building survival, you still manage to get a... That was probably way more risky than I needed it to be. Yeah, even if you focus entirely on tactics, you can still get a lot of... Or focus entirely on survival, you still get a lot of tactics because there are so many good items that have tactics associated with them. You get them pumped up to S rank. You're, for example, right there. Poison. Do I have stuff to do poison? Yeah, it's like you get it even if you don't want it. Of course, I'm sure that I'll probably switch out maybe Nerves of Steel. Maybe I'll upgrade it and it will get 2 tactics instead of a survival point here. Oh, we'll just have to see. A lot of good possibilities here. 8 minutes? Oh, I missed the time door already. Wow, I'm going very slow in this run. Jeez. I'm gonna get that let out, man. Maybe get over to the... Maybe actually choose to go to the Conjunctivius here fight rather than... Oh, hey, oh, hey. I'll take it. Okay, no, I got that. Rather than going for the... Whatever. Rather than going for the incomplete one. Concierge, whatever his crazy name is. Man, Nerves of Steel. I never really thought that item was bad, but I think that it's starting to get there, up there with the old explosive crossbow that I'm rocking right now. There's the fact that on 4-cell mode, working with the survival build, you're one-shotting most enemies you come across. That is pretty good. Obviously, like I said, I mean, the comparison here was to the explosive crossbow, so no surprise that that's the same thing happening here. I mean, you saw that it has nearly the same amount of damage. Although that damage should be accurate compared to the Nerves of Steel. Because the critical is just depending on you hitting an enemy directly rather than holding it for a specific amount of time. 9 seconds? Oh, so I could have made that! Oh, well then. I'm sure people that actually remember what the... You would think that I would remember what the time door times are at this point. That is not true. That is unfortunately not the case. Hey, oh, it's got hit by that bomb. Well, in my defense, they changed a lot for a long time. I remember it took a while for me to stop getting comments on one of the on some of my videos where the promenade and sewers had extremely short, like minute-and-a-half times, and I would never make them. And people were like, "Hey, why aren't you going for it?" It's because for 2 patches, there was no way you could possibly get that. Ooh, be a little careful here. That works too. Never discount Crusher. Crushers are very good turrets, and they scale with survival. The only thing is that they're highly specific in the way you gotta use them. Ow! It's the downside of survival weapons. Coming right back here again. There we are. AoE is pretty alright too. I was gonna say all nice. It's pretty all nice. It's pretty all spice. Okay, you deal with it. Ah, come on. I got lucky once right at the very beginning, and now when I need it more than ever, the game has decided no, it will no longer give me uninfected food. I don't need healing. I'm doing just fine on health. I can really take a hit right now with, wow, 15 survival. But being halfway up on that malaise bar is worrying. Something I would really prefer, if possible, to not deal with. There we are. Yeah, thankfully, survival weapons are a lot less risky to use if you just know exactly how long it takes for enemies to hit you, shoot at you. Yeah, no, we good. What is the damage I'm actually getting right now? Almost 4,000 for a singular hit, exploding in a toxic cloud. So that's the... I thought I had enemies explode in a toxic cloud. It's like, no, even better. And there's the food shop. Wait, did I see a secret there? No. Kind of looked like the blood spray of one of those ceiling tiles getting hit, which is a weird sentence, but is how it works. Nah. Alright, you both uninfected? That is excellent. Good, good, good. Game apparently heard me whining and decided to... Okay. Game apparently heard me whining and decided to reward me for that. As it... Oh, man! Oh, and yeah, pausing there was also a bad idea, but I needed to reel back for a second as I got hit there in one of the stupidest ways. Well, for a while. I'm not even gonna say it's the stupidest way I've ever gotten hit. There are so many options. How can you choose? Alright. So, am I going to go for... I mean, first off, man, that really hurts getting all the malaise reduction entirely undone the second that I walk out of that door. But am I going to go for the concierge? Or am I going to go for Eyeballman? I don't know. I think Eyeball would be not a problem at all. Ooh, could be alright too. Really? I think I'm probably fine though. Yeah, I think the plan here is going to be that I'll go Eyeball. Yeah, let's go risky. Let's go fun here. Have ourselves a good time. Have ourselves a good Dead Cells time. A lot of very similar... I'm just gonna keep what I got right now. A lot of very similar necklaces I'm getting here, which is kind of weird. I should remember I can do this. Speaking of which, is the Acid Nerves area anywhere around here? Yeah, man. There is something. Looks like it's probably just the place where you'd find the stun grenade, which I thought they might have changed that. I couldn't find it recently, but does not appear to be the case. Should be totally fine getting that. getting that in the new game run if I'm continuing on with it. Probably for streams? I don't know. Alright, let's get over to you. Really unfortunate how much malaise I got right now, but if I get hit too much in the fight, I think the plan is going to be that I'll sacrifice the heart, get down to 0, maybe take alienation then instead of, I don't know, whatever I'm going to take right now. Something. I think I'm good right here. Disengagement is always pretty good. Could just take alienation right now and not even worry about it. Gastronomy? Nah. Tranquility could be alright, but not with 6 tactics. How about disengagement? Hey, give that thing its time to shine. It's new. Last blueprint that I had to get, at least for right now. I'm considering I still don't know if the giant killer is in the game. I don't think so. Probably not, if I was gonna say. Oh, I guess stunning her. Oh, come on, that wasn't good enough. Kind of surprised I apparently stunned her out of each one of the charge attacks. Which is pretty uncommon. Sure, that'll work. This is the point where maybe taking a wolf trap would have been advisable. Haha! Survival weapons, am I right? Come on. Oh, it's the worst sort of positioning you could have here. Here, let me just do a nice parry. That still has good stunning, if nothing else. Not too good knockback, which is the entire thing with the shield, but what are you gonna do? Wow, getting stopped by the Crusher there. That's some good stuff. That's what I was looking to do. Got it. And nope. Ah ha ha! Gotta commit to a direction. Also, ooh boy, malaise is not looking great. Oh. Well, there goes the heart. Oh, there's disengagement, though. It's kind of nice. Come on. I guess I am going to go for that crazy... play, what with the alienation here. Don't really have too much choice. There we are. And there we go. I'm mostly going to worry about dodging here and let my turrets do the work. Seems to be the best option as of right now. Good and good. What? He still hit me anyway? Alright, well, I guess I don't really have too much choice now, do I? So much for the alienation. The plan was to not get hit any more times after that first one. Ah, of course. There, that should do it. Well, that was frustrating. But Boss has been beaten. I'm free to go on to the next area. Maybe get a good... what do you got? That's pretty alright. Shots leave trail of flames. Pretty similar in its usage. I'll try it out. Dualplex bow, I think, is always pretty good, and having a survival build here to buff it out can make it better? I'm not entirely sure. 14 survival. Should be enough to really get me some damage on it, if nothing else. Alright, give me, I don't even know, more ammo. This is good for more ammo. Oh, and apparently disengagement stops working between biomes as well. Now that is interesting. Did not know about that. Oh, I thought he was gonna shoot below me. Ah, come on. Heavy turret does not have 100% on fire targets. I should re-roll for that. Went the wrong way entirely there. Alright, whatever. This is fine. As far as a run is going, this is okay. I don't think it's going absolutely fantastically, but to be fair, I did choose one of the more difficult routes to go into as of right now. Getting into the graveyard is not really advisable in 4-cell mode, and most you just want to go into it in 3-cell mode to get the acceptance blueprint, and that's about it. There we are, and there we go. And there we be. Ooh, blood sword. That's actually not a bad blood sword. Bleed propagation is pretty alright, but boy, am I the furthest from being built for a survival run at the moment. Gotta get that scroll, so you're getting crushed. Would be nice also to get rid of that fogger. I don't think that's going to happen. And yeah, there we are. Oh hey, and I am back up to 17 here too. As far as survival goes, which will help out quite a bit. I really need a high survival as of right now. There ain't no brakes on the survival train is what I'm saying, because I am going to try to make up for the lack of health that I have now and health options with a whole ton of survival, or a whole ton of damage. Oof. That could have been bad. Alright, you get out. You also get out. Get out into the afterlife with death. Okay. And ooh, these close quarters are getting very close to killing me here. I might as well try to use it at least once. Hey, it's how it goes. Get a new rune even after doing the run. I'm still forgetting about it. It'll come to me in time. What do we got? Yeah, I'm thinking that there's no reason to hang around to belabor the point. Oh, that's a bad one! No reason to belabor the point, no reason to hang around in the graveyard for too long. I can get in, get out of here, and be totally fine. In all likelihood, I'm not going to go for... infected? Oh. I'm not going to be going for all the curse chests. I'm not going to be going for all the crazy loot. It's bad. Dang, foggers. Anybody else want to come over here? Got enough arrows for all of you. And the unfortunate thing is that unlike like just about any other route you can possibly take in the game here, this one is not very friendly. Yeah, there it is. This one is not very friendly insofar as food shops go. Anything else you would have chosen would have had a nice food shop in it. This is the only one that won't. Well, here, what do you got? Yeah, that's a good one. Going from 30 to 45 damage reduction. Also getting that invincibility bubble is not going to hurt in any way. Alright. Give me you. Of course, I'm not too worried about having a whole bunch of health or whatever, because that's not really the concern here. Although 5,000 is less than you would think that you would have with nearly 20 survival. I guess it's because I usually take dead inside, get that 30% extra health there, and obviously without that right now, it's not nearly as effective. Would be at much more. And just giving yourself extra health, it's a good option here, but I guess I don't really need it. Again, 20 survival, but hey. Another reason I want to kind of hurry through this area is to get that time door in the next one, which I think is 24 minutes, give or take. Yeah. I mean, pretty much I could have gone somewhere else, but I always feel like if you're going to make the effort to beat up Conjunctivius, you might as well go through the graveyard. Because there's no other way to do it. And accordingly, I don't really see the graveyard a whole lot. I don't think I saw any lore rooms in there, which is too bad. Kind of hoping for that. Oh yeah, I was going to try to re-roll you into a burning target. I had less money than I thought. Alright, whatever. That doesn't really matter. I don't even think I really need the extra ammo right now either. Probably when I get up to the boss here, but hey, as of right now, I think I'm sitting pretty as far as the fact that I haven't run out yet. So that's good? Good, good. I guess I could have hung out in there more, but I had already lost another potion charge. I think that would have been a bad idea. The longer you stay in an area, the more chance you got to get hit after all. Alright, what do we got down here? Aside from you. Oh yeah, it's gonna be very irritating dealing with the shield bearers with this sort of makeup. Or just about any sort of makeup, but you know. That does not exempt this makeup, I guess. Great. Just what I need. Alright, I do not have anything that's going to be able to take out Kamikaze Bats easily, so I guess my green demon dodging skills is going to come into question right now. Of which I'm going to say, I think they're pretty good. I think I'm pretty good at doing that. If Revolver Ocelot was around here, he would say that I'm pretty good. And I would be like, what was that cat meowing thing that you did at during the fight in MGS3? Oh, I still got the Architect's Key. I mean, whatever, that's just a little extra money. Although, I could have probably used some money at the end of that last area. Things to think about. Mysteries of the universe to ponder in that sentence. Or not. Because, well, the answer is I should have used the key. Rare to go into the graveyard, even rare to actually find the Architect's Key. Gotta really look around for that thing. Cool. Crushers doing some work. I mean, no surprise, as soon as you get to endgame, Crusher tends to be a near one-hit kill on a lot of enemies. Even though this isn't one that I got from endgame, it's being buffed out by the fact that I got 22 survival now. Wow, I am really Really stacking that up. Doubt I'm gonna get up to 30, but that would be cool. I suppose just going the sewer route really does get you a whole lot of stats. I always forget about that, mostly because I generally don't need the extra stats that much. I mean, they're nice to have, certainly, but not sitting here thinking, oh, there's no way I'm gonna beat the hand if I don't have 30 in tactics or something. Also, you saw how the Conjunctivius fight went. As much as I can, I'll take every opportunity to not have to do that fight possible. There we are. Hey, even back in the OG version where she was the final boss of the game, that was always my most feared part, getting to her and having to potentially have the run end there 15 to 16 times. Okay, not literally, but it felt like it. Each one of those videos I lost in back in the day was pretty much you had to go through an entire like 30-40 minute run again each time you lose. There we are. And I think a tracker just jumped on the head of another tracker because it thought it would be cool. I don't know. Should be getting right to the end here. Hey, never mind. Gotta remember that you guys are down here. Not as common as a lot of other enemies, or not as common as any other place the shockers appear, but common enough that you can never let your guard down. That was kind of close. Thought the Crusher would take care of the Lacerator for sure. Yeah, hey, I called by the right name this time. I'm learning. Let's go. Not even gonna bother. Do not need to fight that dual tracker fight. There's nothing that I would get out of that would be useful in any way. Burning. Burning, there. Is that hard? I'm going to predict that this fight is not going to last too long. By the way, what is that? Heavy Turret 5? That's like beginning of the game stuff. I really got to upgrade that as soon as I got the opportunity. Which, I mean, the opportunity is going to be, you know, in the castle. And that's about it. Well, that was kind of bad. Mostly because that means that I got another point of malaise to deal with. Oh, malaise may actually be a problem soon. Oh, come on, stop doing that. Done. Oh. What do you got? Legendary Bloodsword. Not even. Melee weapons. Even legendary melee weapons that I get near the end of the game. Not worth it. Not at all. Alright, what do we got here? Well, we got me again. No heart. 1 flask charge left. I get, what, 13 more melees that I can take entirely before I die. So that's going to be a real fun to deal with. Boy, things are getting expensive. Alright, alright. Might be worth playing this one a little safe, but, no. When do I ever place things safe in this game? Well, pretty much anytime I'm cursed. But aside from that, it's, try to keep things action-packed. But no way I'm doing 3 keys this time. If I still had my heart, maybe. That would be the only circumstance where it would even kind of make sense to do so. Come on, give me something good down here. Ugh. I mean, it's not bad. A little bit of damage reduction. Some nice ways of, Oh, you card. Damage reduction, get some nice ways of buffing up some synergies here, but, you know. I don't really need synergies as much as I need extra damage. Synergies have been taken care of. You worry about synergies. I'll worry about not dying. Wow. Lore. Yeah, it seems like everything they're saying is that the Alchemist was not a bad guy. Even though he's, in all likelihood, the Collector, who does look like death. I'm talking like classic Psychopomp. All he needs is a... All he needs is a scythe, and he will fit the picture, but good. What do you got down here? Oh, just the same area. Oh boy, am I... Ah! Drop Bomb. Drop Bomb is doing me dirty once again. Oh well, Crusher will be doing me clean. Yeah, come on over here. Whew. Sure, why not? It's an extra stat. Extra stat that I don't really need all that much, but hey, that is a lot of extra... Woo, hey. There's 1 point of malaise. The 12 remain. I'm just gonna kind of like go in this door and then walk out this door. Exploit some enemy patterns, enemy AI that I know about relating to interacting with objects. Ooh, interesting. Do I want to? It's gonna be better against the hand. Spreads inflammable oil, victims burn. Yeah, but then I lose my fire. I'll keep it there. I will keep it there just in case. Just in case. So I'm not gonna say that I won't go for that eventually. There's the potential. Okay, I just need one more key. I don't think the one with a bell on it is going to be any good in that particular lock. Oh. Maybe not. Maybe I can wait a second before doing that. Oh, wait, I can see the botanic laboratory right up near the top there. Yeah, right there. I can hopefully make that, because I really don't want to do the dual tracker fight. That's a tough fight. And what are you guys gonna do? Stunning is, as always, quite useful. Ah. Well, I'm not gonna say that I got good odds on beating the hand, because this is not... Aside from the Crusher, maybe, that's the only particularly good item I got. Particularly anti-hand type of item. Here we are. However, I do still have one flask charge, and I'm relatively low on malaise, so I don't know. Maybe? Maybe. I'm gonna get whirlwinded pretty soon. Indeed. Now, where am I actually going? Up and to the left. Gotcha. Hey, I thought I killed him. Well, this is... makes me realize that I probably could have just explored around a little bit more where I was at before and been totally fine, but that's okay too. Do I want to go get the War Spear? I think I'm just gonna skip it. And to see how this goes. I'm not confident. Hand blocks a lot of ranged hits here, and that can be an issue. But I suppose we'll see. That said, disengagement may be helpful in this one. Because the elites in the execute the prisoner phase are going to be doing a lot of damage regardless of how much health you have. I mean, it's not terrible. That's first phase done pretty clean. Oh. He attacks so fast. Yeah, just... It's so quick. I hate those guys so much. They attack so freaking quick. Okay. All right. Gotta... Okay. Oh, stop blocking all my shots. And world's greatest point guard. Oh, that's bad. Oh, I'm so glad that I figured out the timing to roll out of that. Let's just be safe here. Almost got me. Well, kind of faced the wrong direction to throw out the things. Hey, come on, dude. Oh. I'm okay. I managed that. I'm not gonna say I managed it well, but I managed it. So close. So very close. Come on. Down. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oof. That was starting to get close there near the end, but hey. I think it went pretty well. Not the best force sell I've ever done, but pretty okay.